I'm Ras Patel. I'm a health and wellness leadership speaker, integrative nutrition and life coach, and mental health advocate. I worked in high pressure leadership roles, healthcare, and entrepreneurship, and I've personally experienced burnout at multiple stages of life. What I've learned is this: burnout isn't a lack of motivation, it's a depletion of capacity, and pushing harder usually makes it worse, not better. 5 things you should do if you are experiencing work burnout. Slow the pace before you try to change the plan. When burnout hits, people often rush into big decisions, quitting, pivoting careers, or overhauling their lives. In my experience, that's rarely helpful in the moment. For example, I once worked with a leader who was convinced she needed a new job immediately. Instead, we started by reducing late nights, saying no to non-essential meetings, and creating space between commitment. Within weeks, her nervous system settled and clarity returned. Only then could she make thoughtful decisions instead of reactive ones. 2. Start listening to your body instead of overriding it. Burnout shows up physically long before it becomes emotional. Fatigue, headaches, digestive issues, irritability, these are signals, not weaknesses. For example, I ignored persistent exhaustion and headaches for months, telling myself it was just stress. That mindset eventually led to healthcare scare that forced me to stop. Listening sooner would have prevented a much harder reset later. Your body speaks before it collapses. Burnout deepens when we don't listen. Rebuild basic rhythms such as sleep, nourishment, and movement. You can't recover from burnout on caffeine, adrenaline, or skipped meals. Consistent sleep, real food, hydration, and gentle movement rebuild energy in ways motivation never can. For example, one client believes she needed more discipline. What she actually needed was dinner before 9 p.m., water throughout the day, and a short walk instead of another workout. Within weeks, her energy stabilized, and so did her mood and focus. Make space for joy and activities that bring you back to yourself. Burnout shrinks life down to obligation. Recovery expands it again without pressure or outcomes. For example, for me, dancing has always been grounding. During burnout, I stopped because it felt unproductive. When I reintroduced it, even for 10 minutes, it shifted my nervous system immediately. Joy isn't indulgent, it's regulatory. Stop trying to do it alone. Burnout thrives in isolation. Healing accelerates when there's a safe place to be honest without judgment. For example, I've seen people recover faster simply by saying out loud, "I'm not okay," to someone they trust, whether it's a friend, a coach, or a professional. Shared load is lighter load. Here's the thing. Getting your mojo back isn't about returning to who you were before burnout. It's about becoming more grounded, intentional, and self-aware, moving forward. When recovery is respected, energy returns naturally and sustainably. Thank you.